Jordan Androy out of Elkhorn, Iowa. And last but not least, Dustin O'Brien from Glidden, Iowa in the 37. Coming out of turn 4, Lane looking him over, and the green is out. Christensen and Stitt, look at them bunched up, 4 abreast in turn 2. Now down the backstretch. Riley Christensen and Jason Fusselman. Side by side between 3 and 4. And your race leader is Fusselman. Christensen and O'Brien battling for second. And Fusselman trying to stretch that lead over Riley Christensen. Halfway through. Now Christensen being challenged on the inside by O'Brien. And they're side by side coming out of turn 2. And the battle is on for second at the white flag. Looks like O'Brien slips ahead of Christensen, and here comes Androy. And coming to that checkered flag, and the 55, the fuzzy one, Jason Fusselman. Second place going to O'Brien, third Riley Christensen, and the 00 of Androy finishes out the top 4, and the 8 car of Sten. Michael Steyer and Colby Christensen bring them around. They'll be looking for green as they come out of turn 4 from Lane Pugh. Colby Christensen, your race leader. Here comes Corey Madden. Michael Steyer in third. Now Madden into the lead. Christensen in second. Here comes Steyer.
Yeah, this was the second lap.
And Corey Madden trying to run away with this heat race as they're going to come to the halfway point. High green this time by. White flag flying for Corey Madden. Colby Christian Steyer, the 99 of Colby Olson. And James Cody back there at 56. Michael Steyer trying to hold off the 99. Coming to the checkered flag, it's the 2 of Corey Madden. Second spot and a good run to Colby Christensen. Third to Michael Steyer. Olson in fourth. Inside second row, Tim Pedraza out of Carter Lake in the 3T. And outside him, Mike Harrison, 83 out of Avoca. Last row inside, flying Brian Blessington out of Breda in the 92B. Into the outside him, Clayton Mandernack out of Oldebold, Iowa, into 59K. The yellow lights are out. They'll be looking for green as they come by. And Wahoo taking the early lead. Harrison second, Blessington in third. Robinson in that fourth spot. Pedraza. Yeah. Albertson trying to hang on to that lead over Harris. Here comes Blessington on the top side and down the backstretch. And we got caution on the racetrack.
This would be 3. You might not know about the long ranger rule. Thank you, B.
Wahoo bringing them around. Harrison second, Blessington in third. Let's check this start. Albertson picking up where he left off. Now Blessington moving into second and has his sights set on Wahoo. Blessington trying to go on the inside of Albertson. 53 Robinson into the pits. Now Blessington trying to take that lead from Albertson, but Albertson able to get back by between 1 and 2. Meanwhile, here comes Harris. And we'll be halfway through this time by. Blessington working on Wahoo between 3 and 4, gaining on him every lap. Blessington down low. Albertson on that high line, rocking a little between 1 and 2. Now Blessington on the bottom. This is IMCA stock car racing on the high banks of the Shelby County Speedway, coming to high green, and Blessington takes over that point. Now Albertson going to make another run. And Brian, as he so often does when he gets out front, trying to check out. White flag. And as they come to the checkered flag, your winner is the 92B, flying Brian Blessington, the Wahoo in second. Mike Harrison third, Pedraza in that fourth spot. And that's your first of 2 IMCA stock car heats. How about that for a good race? Outside him, Sterling Sorensen from Portsmouth in the 2S. Then Paul Zimmerman inside second row in the 77Z out of Panama. Then Mike Stapleton from Denison in the 10 car. Last but certainly not least, former national champion Mike Nichols out of Harlan, Iowa in the 63. Reach your leader. Here comes Stapleton, and Nichols putting his nose in there. They were side by side coming out of 2. The battle is on. Reed, Stapleton, Nichols down on the bottom, trying to move into second.
I don't know, but I like it.
Stapleton pulling back into that second spot. Nichols in third. Pedraza in fourth, and Zimmerman in that fifth spot. Chris Reed, your leader. Nichols now side by side with Stapleton. Down the backstretch. What a battle we got going on here in the IMCA stock car class. Now here comes Stapleton trying to make a run on Reed. And Nichols in the mix. Now Stapleton and Nichols have moved by Reed. Rhett. Stapleton, Nichols, and Rhett. Pedraza and Zimmerman. Two to go. Now Stapleton. Still trying to hold off Nichols. Mike getting on the inside, going into 3 and 4. Side by side to the white flag. And Stapleton able to get back in front. Mike Nichols, you know him. He's going to give her one more try. Trying to drop down to the bottom. Coming to the checkered flag. How about a hand for Mike Stapleton? With Mike Nichols right on his bumper for second. Third to Chris Redd. Pedraza and Zimmerman. This is your Wild Thing IMCA Hobby Stocks. Going to mix her up for 12 laps. It must be our fair queen in the back of the pace truck.
That's what I was looking at.
10 cars, 12 laps.
Whatever, you know. I would probably
RPM's coming up. Looking for green as they come out of turn number 4. Three abreast in 1 and 2. Steyer, your leader. Here comes Corey Madden, powering his way to the front. Fusselman now moves into third. You can bet he's got his sights set on Corey Madden. Colby Christian in 4th. Riley Christian in 5th. Riley Christian on a good job of keeping that car straight when it wanted to go the other way. Corey Madden once again out front in a familiar spot for him. Jason Fusselman trying to run him down in that 55 car. And Steyer, we got cars sideways, and Steyer keeps going, so he's going. So good job. Is Michael Steyer able to get that thing refired and going? Meanwhile, Madden is your leader. Fusselman in 2nd. Colby Christensen in 3rd. 4th spot to that 56 car. James Cody out of Colfax. And a caution on the Speedway. Corey Madden bringing him around. How many out here think Corey can hold on? How about any Jason Fusselman guys? Now that he's got this restart, he's right on his bumper, and he will be looking to try to get around. Always great racing between these guys. Madden and Fusselman. Halfway through this feature. Dustin O'Brien in 3rd. Now Fusselman going to try the top side. Madden to cut him off, but he goes inside. Battle for the lead. Corey Madden, and Madden off the throttle as it looks like he blew the motor up. And he's clear up top, thankfully. And I'm sure he'll be retiring to the pit area. Meanwhile, Jason Fusselman to the point. And Corey Madden able to get that off without causing a caution. Fusselman, your race leader. High green this time by. 2 laps left. Dustin O'Brien Jr. in second. And the 56 of James Cody in third as they come to the white flag. The fuzzy one. Coming to the double checkers. Out of Avoca, the 55 of Jason Fusselman. Second place to the 37 of Dustin O'Brien out of Glidden. Third spot, Colby Christensen. Fourth, Michael Steyer. 15 laps the distance. Wahoo bringing him around in that 3 car. Chris Redd to the outside of him. RPMs start to come up. As they come out of turn 4, they're looking for Lane Pugh to throw that green flag, and it's out. Albertson and Rett side by side down the backstretch. Albertson taking the lead, and lots of fast cars right behind him. Albertson, Rett, Sterling Sorensen, and they're 3 abreast. Going through 1 and 2. Now Pedrassa's in 4th. Meanwhile, Mike Nichols trying to pick his way through the field. And never forget Stapleton and Blessington. Albertson remains your race leader. Now Sterling Sorensen trying to pull up on him, gets a little sideways. Gives Albertson the opportunity to stretch that lead just a little bit as they go down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Albertson hanging on, and we've got a rollover. Chris Redd on a bad rollover, and we got a red flag situation. That was a nasty one. Okay, a yellow light is off. Albertson bringing him around the Wahoo. Anybody out here think Wahoo can hold him off? Sterling Sorensen right behind Albertson. Albertson down low. Nichols trying to get around Sorensen, but Albertson trying to pick up where he left off. And Sorensen goes around. Is he able to keep going? Looks like he is. Go. Yeah. And the yellow light comes on, and Sorensen able to take off. On your laptop, on your phone, whatever you can get logged in with. Meanwhile, Albertson bringing him out of turn 4, looking for green once again. Robertson down on the bottom. Nichols, now your race leader. Ten laps to go. Stapleton trying to get around Albertson. Blessington right behind. Brian Blessington doing battle with Stapleton, trying to move into that third spot. Halfway through, this time by Mike Nichols, Albertson, Blessington, and Mike Harris. Zimmerman pulls out of the race. Looks like he's got a flat.
Nope, grenaded it.
Or he blew it up. Where it is. Albertson going to go up top trying to catch Nichols. And meanwhile, Blessington's coming after him. Mike Nichols has got it on cruise control. Now Blessington starting to catch Albertson. Battle is for second. Can the Wahoo hold off Blessington? High green, 2 laps to go. Now here comes Blessington on the last lap. Going to challenge Albertson.
Guess I missed that.
Albertson able to get a good run out of Blessington. Going to charge into 3. Double checkers for Mike Nichols. Here comes Albertson and Blessington. And the Wahoo picks up second. Blessington third. Mike Harris fourth. Sterling Sorensen and Mike Stapleton and the 59 car